I'm SJ and I'm living here in Blackheath. I've always been a big outdoor lover. Probably skiing has been my major passion, and I've spent pretty much most of my holiday and travel time going to places like Canada and Japan and even India to go skiing. Adventures were never just a travelling trip. There was always an extra spin on it. There was always sort of an extra, extreme to the things that I've done. I used to work for TAFE, teaching in outdoor recreation and teaching students how to rig abseiling and rock climbing and stuff like that, and setting up ropes. I was carrying a bag of heavy ropes down to rig an abseil climbing site and gave myself a herniated disc, a bulging disc in my C5-6 region, which I didn't know that was what was going on at the time, but that slowly got worse and worse. Through a course of events, I had to go and have surgery. During the surgery, the doctors caused a hemorrhage to my spinal cord at C5, and when I woke up from the anaesthetic, I had this doctor saying to me, "Oh, surgery went well, everything went fine," and I couldn't move. So I was just waking up from this groggy anaesthetic and I couldn't move, I was paralysed. What sucks about my situation now, and honestly, I wake up in the morning in a bedroom in a hospital bed. I live on my own. That sucks. I'm single. That's the first in my life. My son isn't with me for half the time, so I'm probably in the house by myself, and that sucks. I can't move. That kind of sucks. I suffer from spasticity, where my fingers just won't move, my legs burn all the time, my legs go into spasm. I'm lying there waiting for a carer to come to get me out of bed. I go into a very deep, dark space pretty much every morning, just waiting. And not so much these days, but for a long, long time, I would dread the day. It was like waking up into a nightmare, just going, oh, how am I going to get through this day? So it's really important for me to have the security of knowing that I've got carers coming every morning and every night. And Greystanes have been really awesome to tick that box and set aside that stress and that anxiety. Once that's alleviated, I've got energy to live my life. So right now, the big mission is trying to readjust to my new normal and focusing on how I go about doing that. A lot of it's to do with my boy, but I've already discovered that I can't not still have adventures. I still want to have adventures, and I'm not going to just sit back and let this be it. And there's an excitement in me about knowing that there's potential for some really rich life. Best day of my life in the future will be the day that my son learns to be a sit ski guide, and he controls the sit ski, and we take on a run down some really fresh powder skiing. And I think that would be the happiest day of my life, is the day that Hamish is about 12 years old and he pushes me down the snow and we do that together. I think that would be bliss.